The Pascal Siakam trade, I think, to me, has to be one of the most fair trades you can even mention. Why I say that? Because if you break down a trade from a realistic perspective, you basically got Bruce Brown, 3 first-round picks, Jordan Nwora, Kyra Lewis for Pascal Siakam. Is that a fair trade? Why should it really matter? If you're looking at Pascal Siakam, he's one of the best players in the NBA from his story, come-ups as a player, and just the way he plays. And we're even seeing it in the way he plays in the playoffs with Indiana up 3-1 in their series versus the Bucks. It's only paying off now.
But how high does this push the Pacers?
I still don't have them over New York, let alone Philadelphia, Milwaukee, or Boston.
Okay.
After that summer in free agency, I think it was last summer, he didn't talk to anybody. His phone was quiet. He kept his phone on D&D. Yeah, this franchise, man, I don't know why he did to Pascal. And after that, there's rumors then that Pascal wanted to leave. And there were so many people denying it, saying, oh, Pascal wanted to stay in Toronto. Even in, press conferences that he wanted to stay here, but he had no point to leave. He had no choice. He had to leave because Toronto wasn't doing anything. He wanted to get a player like Miles Turner, he didn't get him here. He also wanted to play with Kevin Durant, and he didn't get him here. So what's the point of being keeping him then? You're literally just letting the superstar walk for nothing. If you were to be in free agency as of right now, if he were a free agent, it wouldn't be good.
I couldn't imagine playing for any other team than the Toronto Raptors. That's something that I didn't even dare to think about because I didn't even imagine myself playing somewhere else. And the moment I had to start thinking about it was probably one of the hardest times because in my head it was difficult to just think about the idea of leaving. And that's no disrespect, it's just I just never thought about it. It never crossed my mind because I thought I'd be a Raptor forever.
So trading him for Bruce Brown and 3 first-round picks, I think is more than enough. Though for the Kings, they weren't offering us any package. They were offering us Davion Mitchell, who's a solid role player. They were offering Kevin Huerter, who was not a bad player. Harrison Barnes, who wouldn't really move, but I think is expiring. Getting 3 first-round picks for Pascal Siakam does not come often. I'm telling you that right now. Imagine OKC's rebuild, right? They got so many picks for Paul George, along with SGA, who is now an MVP candidate. Look at the Rudy Gobert trade. They got 5 first-round picks. How many first-round picks do you get for your player in Pascal Siakam? You got 3 of them. 2 of them were only in this year's draft, which is pretty weak, but you traded to get Kelly Olynyk, and then you still have one this year that's at 19 of the Indiana pick, and you still have that pick from the Jakob trade that you still need to see if it conveys or not. So there's still a lot of room, and that 2026 pick you traded for in the future might become a luxury. You never know. Pascal Siakam is a very great player. I have no problem with him. He's one of my favorite players of Raptors history because if you're looking back at the trade, I think the Raptors got all they could. Right? It's not like the OG trade where you had a lot of value and you got RJ Barrett, you got Quickly back, and you got, I think, a second back. So there's still room to work with this, right? If you get some players, let's say you get Bruce Brown, he scores 5 or 10 points a night. Okay. If you get that draft pick coming in with either someone like a Donovan Clingan, Ron Hahn, etc., and then if you add more guys, if you trade Bruce Brown, that's even more first-round picks. You can even get I think 1 or 2 more firsts if you even trade Bruce Brown because there's many contending teams that want Bruce Brown. I'm telling you right now. Though he does not fit our system, there's many teams that want Bruce Brown to where you can flip him for more picks and you're playing the OKC route and just trading for picks. If you're Toronto, what I would say to do, first thing, see what you can get for Bruce Brown. Second thing, extend the manual quickly. And third thing, just hope the draft goes well. That's what I have to say for my video on Pascal. If you like the video, I'm out of here.